What's up, world? It's Keep Hustling Ken checking in with a quick little story time. I'ma just start telling these stories about my life, stuff I've been through. And it ain't no ignorance and no violence and no street stuff. We gonna leave all of that type of stuff where it's at, and it ain't here. Alright, so boom. One night I'm in Miami when I used to live out there. I'm in Miami, we went to some event. I can't really remember what event it was, but Rihanna and A$AP Rocky was hosting an after party for that event, and it was at a spot called Cameo. I want to say Cameo was a nightclub, but we used to party on the beach all the time, and Cameo wasn't always open. This was like, if you from Miami, get in the comments. This was in the club play days. This was in the rock bar days. This was in Club Dream days, Cheeseburger Baby. This was those days, like Vino's Pizza on 7 in Washington, I believe. All of that came later. Rockwell, Miami, and all of that came later. But this was 2013. So boom, I'm in the club. I don't usually get drunk, but I was drunk this night. I was past my limit. Boom. Kendrick Lamar is hot on the radio around this time. That Drake album, Not Take Care. It's the album with Pound Cake on it. Started from the bottom, Now We Here was on that album. This is what's hot on the radio around this time. Lil Snoop was coming up. What a time to be alive, I say that. But we in the club, we partying, we getting drunk. My brother, he on the other side of the club, vibing to the music, just chilling. Me, I'm the type of dude, I want to see who in here. So I'm walking through the club, grabbing drinks, drinking, I'm walking through, grabbing more drinks. So I head to the bar for another drink. I was probably drinking Ciroc at the time. Ciroc was real popular back then. And I drank my drink. I take it to the head, knock that out, put the cup back on the bar, tip the bartender, and I'm out of here. But as I'm walking off, somebody hit me from behind. Boom! Not a punch, but just bumped into me like extremely hard, damn near knocked me down. So I get myself together because I'm kind of drunk, and I look, and I got that look on my face like, man. And it's Fat Joe. And he got that look on his face like get out of my way. He didn't say that, but that's what I got from the look. Like, get out of my way. So I'm like, come on, Fat Joe. I know your people raised you better than that. That's what I'm thinking. I ain't say nothing to him, and I'm not about to sit here and act like I played hard with that man and none of that. I ain't act tough or none of that. I just kind of felt disrespected. But I'm not stupid. This is Fat Joe. This is Fat Joe. Like, you clearly have to know he's not alone. He probably got the whole terror squad with him. It's just me and my brother not even by me at this moment. So, I'm like, I ain't tripping. But that night, I remember it vividly. Like, I had on a Brooklyn Nets inaugural season hat, and I had on some Air Jordan Bugs Bunny 8s, Air Jordan 8s, the Bugs Bunny ones. And I remember, because Fat Joe had on them same shoes that night. And I just remember Fat Joe being huge. This was around the time he was on his weight loss journey. Like, him and Khaled was on a weight loss journey. But that dude was still big. And he damn near knocked me down. But one thing about that night, I never saw A$AP Rocky and Rihanna. Never. The club was packed. They had people on the stage. I really can't remember what other celebrities was there. I met a lady named Black Madonna that night. Shout out to the Black Madonna. She was a nice looking young lady. And she shot at me. Gave me her number. She was cool people. I talked to her 1 or 2 times, but it never materialized to nothing. She told me she used to be in a relationship with DMX, but, rest in peace to X. But shout out to the Black Madonna, wherever you at, man. I remember you. But that's just a quick story about something that happened to me one night in the club in Miami. I just was like, you know, coming from a city like New Orleans, we don't really run into celebrities like that. But for Fat Joe to bump into me, I just looked at him like, damn, Fat Joe. Man, shout out to Fat Joe. Shout out to the Black Madonna. Shout out ASAP Rocky, Rihanna. Shout out, you know, it was a fun time that night. And that's just one of the crazy things that happened to me in life. I got more stories coming soon. You could like it if you like it. If you don't, that's cool too, you know. But it's all true. And that was just one night in Miami. Peace.